Howdy Ags, I'm Andrew the Grad Assistant, and I'm back again to talk to you about another member selection practice, Informationals. It'll be brief today, but nonetheless still very important. I'll talk to you about what an informational is, what types are utilized in SGA, some best practices going forward, and maybe talk to you about how many people are actually utilizing informationals. So first off, what's an informational? It's when you bring in these interested individuals who are looking to join an organization. You bring them in, you talk about what you do. This group can range from 5 people to upwards of 50 or more. Kind of give handouts, give them a real idea of what it would be like to be a part of your organization. In SGA, we have 2 types of informationals that are typically used, the committee-driven type and the SGA-driven type. Now, the committee-driven type, that would be set up by you, the committee chair, and your exec team. You would determine the time, place, and setup. You would market the event typically at open house and on flyers, and it would be held typically after open house that week. All the room bookings typically free if it's done on campus, and it's a great way to bring in interested people. They focus just on you and only your exec team, so you can really shape the message to however you like it and make it as personal as impersonal as you would like. Great opportunity, free, great way to bring people in. The other type I'll talk about now too, the SGA-driven informational. So the committee-driven informational is a great idea. However, not all student leaders have the same time and resources to set up their own information session. So SGA offers their own informational that you can utilize. This is typically set up by the HR student advocate. It's free for all committees to use. You just need to say that you're going to come, and you don't even have to worry about setting up a room or anything. It's done for you. What you do is you give a brief presentation about your committee, along with all the other committees or commissions that come to this information session too. And then there's typically a really informal Q&A session afterwards where interested individuals will come up to you and ask questions. You can give them answers and really see these individuals who are interested before they go into the interviewing step of the process. This is such a great tool that's so underutilized in SGA. Okay, so those are the types of informationals. Now let's talk about how many of you are actually using them. As you can see, informationals are a great, cost-effective way to market and recruit to interested individuals. However, out of the 20+ SGA organizations, which includes committees, commissions, and the different branches, only 6 use both types of informationals. That is a lot of organizations that are missing out on the benefits of informationals, both committee and SGA driven. 4 organizations do not use any type of informational at all. That just seems like an incredible waste of resources. You have people who are passionate about their committee, commission, or branch, but yet they don't go out there and speak to interested individuals who want to get more involved. I would strongly urge, every committee use an informational of some form or fashion if you're looking to gain more membership. Okay, so let's wrap up this discussion on informationals here. I'll give you a few best practices moving forward. If you're wanting to host your own informational, you'll need to talk to either Kathy Scott in scheduling services or Mildred Seaton here in student activities to book a room. You don't need a room for an informational. You can hold this outside in Rudder. You just want everyone to be comfortable, kind of judge what's best for your culture as an organization. If you're really professional culture, I don't recommend going outside to do it. So schedule that room. Talk to anyone you need about either projectors, screens, video services, whatnot. Make sure you have everything set up so you look ultra professional once you actually get into that informational. From there, make sure you market heavily. Any kind of marketing for your positions at open house, try and put the date, time of your informational on there. Great practice. Maybe try and get email addresses for people who are actually going to come so you can get a rough idea of the number in case you want to get food, snacks, whatever. So that's that. Now let's talk about a few more best practices. It's always a good practice to use the resources that are available to you. Keeping this in mind, use multiple informationals. Do your own committee-driven informational. Do 2 or 3 if you want to. And use the SGA-driven informational. It's there for you to use, so use it. Don't let that opportunity go to waste. Giving out as much information as possible does nothing but help you. Also, remember that the people you're talking to, yes, they may be interested, but they may not be fully sold that your organization is the best. So try and convey a persuasive message about what joining your organization would do for them and where they would fit and what their role would be. Be persuasive. Try and really sell your committee. Also, feel free to use creative visual descriptions of involvement. Show a video of previous year's programs or pictures or PowerPoint, whatever. Just be engaging and show them what it would look like to be involved. And if you have multiple ways of getting involved, such as COSGA host or big event staff assistants, showcase this, because maybe full membership they don't have enough time for right now. But put it in their mind that, you know what, they can come back later in the year and become more involved again. Yet again, a great way to build involvement over the entire year. So that's it for today. Go out, inform the masses about what you do. As always, feel free to stop by my office, call me, email me, whatever. I like talking about this stuff. If you have any questions about member selection practices in general, I'm the person to talk to. So until next time, thanks and gig 'em.